have a few minutes before my mom gets back from the mailbox. Came from her doctor's. I didn't really need to go to it. My toe's been poking through these socks. I'm actually wondering, remember I got the inserts, and these are 11.5 sneakers and I'm wondering if the inserts are making it, they don't even go to the edge. They don't even go to the very top. So I don't think they're making this shoe fit tighter. We were talking about inserts. I brought up my mom's inserts. I brought up her podiatrist. It's hard for us to get to via public transportation, so we're doing 3 months instead of 2 months. And I told her doctor, remember I've known him a long time, and he knows my mom's whole history, and I've even written notes to him before and cried my eyes out in front of him over different things, and in the years past. Anyhow, I told him, he can't believe that inserts cost like $800. I'm like, yeah, they do. My mom's podiatrist only charged her $500, but one of the people there thought that it was, I said $500, they're like, no, they're $800 something. I'm like, no, he's not charging us that. My God, we couldn't afford that. We can't even afford the $500. But all the different things we've done is why we've taken so much money out of the thing, you know, but we're getting, if I do the taxes, we're getting a good $7,000 back. And for me and my mom, that's a lot of money. We already got $1,300. I fucked up the second one. I told her what a dumb mistake. To use the wrong standard deduction. To use 2021 for the 2019 back prior tax return. That was stupid. We'd already have the next $1,300 or so. I fucked up. Dumb mistake. That's why the thing we're sending that I'm pretending to be my mom at the very top is, I am so sorry. This was a stupid error. I got scolded. It's not fun. Kids expect to be scolded. When you're scolded as an adult, it sucks. Especially when you're scolded by someone younger than you, too, a lot younger. It sucks even more. But I thought about it. It's a perfect example of what I told you about. How, you know, I don't always know the right things to do. And, you know, Donald and Hope would be upset with me over, you know, whatever, over stupid shit. His mom, too. Stupid shit she'd say to me. They'd be they were uptight. Try to pretend not to be, but they're uptight. And then, God, you know, I'm enjoying the delicious friggin', she's a fantastic cook. My enthusiasm eating is a tribute to your fantastic cooking, Hope. And all you can say is, geez, Laura, you eat like you're having sex. You like you have sour cream on your face, and because she'd make, you know, that kind of food, Mexican food, and it was so good. And but anyway, I got scolded at my mother's doctor's office. Scolded. But it's a perfect example of how I don't always think. And I can, you know, upset certain men if I'm with them or whatnot, you know. I went to the bathroom. We were waiting to be taken, and they got my mom. And I got out of the bathroom and didn't know where she was, and I was calling for her, and I was only in the bathroom for a second, and I had heard them in the hallway. I heard her talking about getting weighed or whatever, but I was calling for her, and then when I couldn't find her, and it's not even a big place, but when I couldn't find her and I found the person, and she's like, and I'm like, yeah, I was calling. I said I was shouting. I wasn't technically shouting, but anyway, I said I was shouting for my mother, and she didn't respond. And she's like, you know, you really shouldn't you shouldn't shout. You know, in the doctor's office, there's other patients around, and perfect example. You can extrapolate that to everything. I don't always think. I don't always know what's the right thing to do that other people probably just automatically know not to do. Um, and I'm sorry for that. I guess most people probably know not to do that, what I did. But, oh well. It's an example, I just don't always think. I don't always think. Don't always think. I got scolded like a little kid, and I was sorry, and you know. Did I actually say, "Oh, I'm so sorry"? No. Probably would have, but it was someone I didn't really like. I dealt with her before, and I didn't really care for her. She's sullen. She's said stuff to me before, so I did not apologize, but I took my scolding like a trooper. Really shouldn't be shouting in the doctor's office. There's other patients around. Right. I'm sorry. I'm only pointing that out because there are other things. So many things. Too many things. I do things that other people probably wouldn't do, and I don't even think it, and I you know, I can upset some people probably sometimes. Especially, I've been really upset before in talking on public transportation. I was scolded by another patron, another rider, and like things I've heard on this public transportation. People talking, people also talking in other languages, but really loud, but you don't know what they're saying. And then some guy, sometime on the commuter, I was like, you know, I can hear every word. You shouldn't say such personal stuff. I'm like, I was going through some shit. I'm like, I just like, yeah, whatever. I was talking on the phone with Joe actually. You know, it's like whatever. You have no say in what I say. You know what I mean? You can't tell me what to do, and you can go fuck yourself. And you know, the things I've heard, and I wouldn't dream of ever don't want to put that out. Never in a million years, no matter what someone was saying, they could be talking explicitly sexually, they could be doing anything, and I would never say a word to them about anything. Just because you're listening and it makes you uncomfortable, don't listen. Tune it out. If you don't have a Walkman like me, tune it out some other way. Tune it out in your head instead of telling me what to do. I didn't care. I was like, fuck you. The fact that he said it at all, though, you know. It's not the first time. Other things have happened too, where people say stuff to you. I understand in the doctor's office, but it was after the fact. Like if you hear me shout and then you say, "Don't shout," it's the doctor's. But to say it after the fact, you know, you really shouldn't have done that. Well, it's too late. I did it. I'm sorry.